Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of the HermitPack. We are here online with a bunch of people. Jasassin's on, Cubfan's on, Hypno's on, Exuma and Iskall were on a minute ago. And in today's episode, what I want to do is I'd like to get some decent armor. Right now, we're rocking these just vanilla diamond armor that's enchanted, and I would really like to get into the dark steel armor from Ender.io, which is pretty good. We are going to need a few things for that, though. If we take a look at it in JEI, you can see we've got pretty standard armor, and it's okay. It's not great. In fact, it's not even as good as diamond armor until you empower it. So what you need to do is you need to add a vibrant crystal to it in an anvil. So what we're going to do is go ahead and make 4 vibrant crystals. And then we'll go ahead and make our armor. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 pieces of armor. Like so. And then we just throw this stuff in here, and this will empower it. And basically, what it's going to do is when it has energy, it'll be super, super, super powerful. So, let's see. Let's call it, Dark Knight's Armor. Why not? We'll name it that. So, there we go. We've got that one. It doesn't look like the name stuck. I don't think you can actually name it. That's too bad. That would be very cool if you could. So there we go. Now we've got these 4 items. And then what we'll need to do is add other stuff to it. We can add like pistons, we can add a flipper, which lets you basically get like depth strider. There's all sorts of different things you can add to it, which basically will make it more powerful. So that's kind of a nifty mechanic. I think I've got a lily pad in here somewhere, and we've got a ton of this experience that we can use to get more levels if we need it. So let's see. That will give it flippers. So there we go. And then we want to give it a piston. So let's get a bit of redstone. An iron ingot. Whew, a little bit of a sneeze there. Let's see. I need 4 pieces of cobble. That was more than I needed, but whatever. And 3 pieces of wood, and let's just make ourselves a piston real quick. There we go. And then we can combine that in here. This will give us better jump. So we can do that. And then if we put another piston on, it looks like we can make it jump even higher. So like there's all sorts of really kind of interesting upgrades that really make this armor arguably the best armor in the mod pack, at least in my opinion. It's pretty fantastic. There we go. You do go through your levels pretty quickly, though. But that's what we have these guys for. I can just eat more and get more experience. So, not too bad. Let's see. What else can we put on this thing? We need basic capacitors. It wants another piston. Man. Jump 3. How many jumps can you apply to this thing? You know what I should just do is I should just make a stack of pistons. That would probably be the smart thing to do. Let's just grab a stack of spruce wood and do that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go piston. There we go. Stack of pistons. They'll get used over the course of this. There's a lot of recipes that require it. But what you do is you can hold shift and it'll show you the other things. So we can still put a basic capacitor on it, which I do want for sure. Do I have any? I do. I've got 4 basic capacitors. Fantastic. And we're actually going to want to put that onto all of these guys. Does it not? Ah, only the 1 basic capacitor. Okay. There we go. Fall damage negated, so I don't take fall damage. That's super useful. Need more levels. let's just get some of that going. There we go. And let's just do all of these with the basic capacitor. And then I think there's an empowered 3 as well. Yeah, double layer capacitor is what I would need for that. And I think I can make some, so let me go ahead and make a couple of those. Alright, so it looks like when we put the double layer capacitor on here, it basically upgrades it to diamond level protection. So that's pretty good. Yep, they all say the same thing. Oh, need more levels. Good thing I have all these little experience orb things, or I would never have enough experience to actually do this. There we go. And that should do it. Yeah, so now these all have empowered 3, and the more you empower them, it also looks kind of like we're getting more and more unlockable abilities, I guess would be the way to put it. So that's pretty cool as well. A speed potion. How do I make a speed potion? I feel like that's probably something I should know, and I just don't. Potion. Potion of night vision. Leaping. Swiftness. Is it the potion of swiftness? Yeah, potion of swiftness. So, potion of swiftness. Sugar. Sugar into there. Okay, so let's make a little vanilla brewing stand real quick. There we go. And I'm just going to plop that guy down. I guess I'll just plop it down right here. Why not? And we'll put some blaze powder into it. There we go. And then I need some glass bottles. I don't think I actually have any. Yeah, I definitely don't. So I'm going to have to make a couple. No big deal. There we go. We got 3 of those. And let's sneak out here and fill these up with water. There we go. Oh, Joe Hills. Hi. Looks like he's online at the moment. Let's brew a couple of potions. We will go 1, 2, 3, and somewhere I've got nether wart. Yeah, here we go. So let's just toss that guy in there. And let's see, are there any other potion, just the potion of swiftness, potion of night vision. That actually could be really useful. What's that, a golden carrot, I believe? Do I have any carrots? I've got 1. Pretty sure the night vision is golden carrot. There we go. So let's just start off with just a regular, let's just do 1 potion at a time. I'm not particularly concerned with being super cautious with our resources or anything like that. I'm far more interested in, having all the things that we need in order to fully upgrade our super awesome armor here that we're working on. The potion of swiftness effect is actually super useful. You run faster, which is always a good thing. So let's go, was it on this one? Yeah, here we go. Let's do that, and that will give me speed. And then swiftness. Does it want another one? Yeah, another potion of swiftness. Okay. You know what? I can always... Well, I think there's only 2 levels of it. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's make another potion of swiftness. There we go. And in the meantime, we've got octadic capacitors to make. That will help tremendously. Anything else in here I particularly want? Not really. The 1 probe, that's probably something I should put on it. That's what causes the little UI block thingy to appear in the upper left. So I probably should make one of those. The one probe, gold nugget, redstone, and a capacitor. Doesn't look like I have any capacitors. That's all right, I can make some. Let me get a few more things together here, guys, and I'll be back with you in just a sec. Someone's in my house. I see particle effects. I'm not sure who it is. I don't know who that was, but it was somebody. I'm assuming just Assassin. That's all right. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to this. It was just Assassin. He's giving... Ooh. Invisibility coffee. Nice. Let's try it out. Oh, and you get multiple uses. I seem to remember seeing that. Yeah. Let's just see. I'm in the wrong F5. Here we go. I am completely invisible. That's awesome. Anyway, let's just do a little bit of that. There we go. So, I'm going to get back to crafting the things. And, yeah. Alright, guys, I am back. I've got a couple more things to add on here. Let's grab those experience thingies. And I think it's 12 levels to do the octadic capacitor. And let's just see, what does this do? Diamond level protection, 85% damage absorption, essentially. As opposed to 70%. So that's pretty good. That absorbs a massive amount of stuff. Now, with that said, it requires an octadic capacitor, and I can't get any more of those. I can only make 2, because for each one of them, I need 2 ender pearls, and we haven't gone into the end and stuff like that yet, so yeah. I think what I'm probably going to do is hold off on that. I'm kind of thinking I might put... Well, I've got an octadic capacitor in there already. Maybe I'll just hold on to these for the minute. I mean, honestly, 70% of all damage being absorbed is pretty good. And I do have a lot of other, like, abilities and things. I've got the speed, I've got all sorts of other crazy stuff. So I probably don't need the highest level of protection right this very second. I think I'm going to wait until I get more ender pearls first. I think we are planning on fighting the dragon sometime this week. I'm probably not going to be around because I have to work and stuff, but that would be pretty cool. Once I can get into the end and get a whole bunch of ender pearls, we should be good. Let's put all of this stuff into here. Let this stuff charge up. It should charge pretty quickly. Yep. Good. Yeah, that all looks pretty fantastic. Let's go ahead and put this stuff on. And let's just see. Look at that jump ability. That is fantastic. And I definitely run faster. And I can jump 3 times. And I don't believe I take fall damage. No. No, I definitely do not take fall damage. How much does that use? I think it actually only uses RF when you take damage? Oh, or where you're moving around. Okay, so these also... Gotcha. Do I have step assist? I do. So that's actually pretty good. How fast do I move? Do I have Depth Strider 3 movement speed in water? Certainly appears that way. I need to find a bigger body of water so we can actually properly test it out. Let's see here. This looks pretty good sized. It seems like I'm moving relatively quick. I mean, I don't know, is that... I think that is Depth Strider 3, but it doesn't seem quite as fast just because our normal run speed, our run speed on land is increased as well. But yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And honestly, it's pretty good looking armor too. Like, it looks all right. It's pretty sweet. So there we go. We got ourselves some fantastic armor. I do have to kill some ender pearls, or kill some endermen for some ender pearls before we can really get into it. But in the near future, I want to start kind of looking at setting up a base that's away from spawn a little bit, just because if you have like too many machines and stuff in such a close area in modded, it's going to cause just a lot of lag. It'll be pretty bad. So before we can really set up in like a really kind of established base where I have lots of machinery and all that kind of crazy stuff, I'm going to have to move away from spawn. We'll still keep this house here. We'll still work on this house. I want to do an interior in here. I want to do some other stuff in here. So we'll still be working in this area, but I want to look at... that was weird. I do want to look at setting up a main base somewhere else. I'm kind of thinking like maybe like a pirate cove would be kind of cool. Or something, although I do want to get into magic and stuff too in this mod pack, especially like blood magic. Blood magic, I played around with it a little bit. The new 1.10 version of blood magic, I played around it in a little, wow. Words are hard, guys. I played around with it a little bit in, I think it was New Beginnings was the name of the mod pack. It was a skyblock. But I didn't get really too far into it. So I want to kind of play around with that here. Also want to get into Botania a little bit. I definitely want to get into Roots. That mod looks absolutely awesome. And of course I want to do all sorts of technical stuff too, because that's what I do in mod packs. And of course, you know, as always, we will build pretty things. So maybe we'll do some sort of like, I was kind of thinking like a pirate cove, but that really wouldn't fit. That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense for like magical stuff and high-tech stuff either. So maybe we'll do some sort of like a techno-mage type tower or base. We'll have to figure something out. Give me your ideas. Let me know what you guys think. I haven't picked out a location yet. I really actually haven't done all that much exploring. I mean, this is basically the extent of what I've explored. I know Iskall and Etho and Exuma and Rendog are kind of up like over here is where they found that desert. I don't particularly want to be in a forest, although maybe that would make sense if we do like a techno-mage sort of thing. I don't know. I'll have to, I definitely want to look around and explore a bit and try and find a perfect location for our base. But that is pretty much all that I have time for in this episode, guys. So let me know your thoughts on a base design. Give me an idea. Give me any ideas that you have for the base. Why you no break? That's weird. There we go. So give me any ideas that you have for the base. I will see what I can find as far as location goes. And I'm hoping right around episode 10, I think, is when we're going to kind of not leave the spawn village, but kind of set off on our own and establish a new base somewhere else. That's kind of the plan. So anyway, guys, I am out of time, as I said, so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.